US Open 2025 live updates. Day 5 latest with Coco Gauff, Jannik and IGA Swiatek in action. The 2025 US Open second round continues today at Flushing Meadows. Two of the tournament favorites are in action on Arthur Ashe Stadium. IGA Swiatek, 2, and Jannik 1, headline the afternoon session. Then it is all about the Americans in the evening session as Coco Gauff, 3, continues her campaign before Tommy Paul, 14, faces Nuno Borges. There were no major shocks yesterday as Carlos Alcaraz, 2, Taylor Fritz, 5, and Novak Djokovic, 7, advanced on the men's side while Aryna Sabalenka, 1, and Jessica Pegula, 4, eased through on the women's. Hair or not, Carlos Alcaraz is still really good at tennis, and that was on full display last night on Arthur Ashe. The Spaniard eased past Mattia Bellucci in straight sets, dropping just 4 games along the way. He needed just an hour and 36 minutes to advance, using every shot in his bag to make quick work of the world number 65. Alcaraz will face another Italian, Luciano Dartari. In the third round, ICYMI. Ball crew makes impressive snag on day 4. How does it feel to get a riveting ovation from the crowd at Louis Armstrong? This member of the US Open ball crew now knows the feeling after making a nice catch in Taylor Fritz's win over Lloyd Harris. Hard not to smile after that kind of grab. Lloyd Harris gave Taylor Fritz everything he could handle on Wednesday afternoon on Louis Armstrong, but it still was not enough to knock out last year's beaten finalist. Fritz dropped the first set but powered back to win the next 3, including a tiebreak in the second, capping off his performance with a perfect serve and a celebratory yell toward his box. The US number 1 is looking to build on a semi-final appearance at Wimbledon after early exits in Melbourne and Paris. Fan favorite Emma Raducanu is into the third round after quickly dispatching Janice Chen in straight sets, only requiring an hour of action on Louis Armstrong yesterday afternoon. It was the British number 1's second quick win in succession, easing past Ines Shibara in similar in the first round. Raducanu has only dropped 6 games so far and will face Elena Rybakina, 9 next up. Novak Djokovic has appeared in the US Open 19 times, and after yesterday's win over Zachary Svajda, he has advanced to the third round in every single trip to Flushing. While this result was in doubt after he dropped the first set, Djokovic stormed back to win the next 3 with relative ease, capping off his victory with a right-handed swat and, of course, a violin celebration for his daughter. Today's action at Ashe begins at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Time as IGA Swiatek, 2, faces off against Susan Layman's, followed by Jannik 1, versus Alexei Popyrin. In the evening, beginning at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, 2023 champion Coco Gauff, 3, will take on Donna Vekic, and for the nightcap, Tommy Paul, 14, will battle Nuno Borges. Another entertaining day of tennis awaits in Flushing on Louis Armstrong, beginning with Lorenzo Musetti, 10, versus David Goffin at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. That will followed by Naomi Osaka, 23, versus Haley Baptiste. Then, under the lights, Alexander Zverev, 3, will face Jacob Fearnley at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, and for the finale, beaten Wimbledon finalist Amanda Anisimova, 8, will face Maya Joint. A hefty prize awaits whoever emerges victorious from the men's and women's singles brackets this year. Each champion will earn $5 million, which roughly translates to £3.7 million, according to current conversion rates. Not a bad incentive. The runners-up in the men's and women's singles will get a lucrative prize as well, $2.5 million each. The total prize money pot for both draws is $31.62 million. The summer continued with another classic 2 weeks of action at the hallowed grounds in SW19. Jannik and Carlos Alcaraz met again in the men's singles final, and this time the Italian got his revenge against the defending champion. On the women's singles side, Amanda Anisimova made an inspiring run to the final, including a semi-final upset against world number 1 Aryna Sabalenka in the semi-final. But the American had no answer for IGA Swiatek in the final, as the heavy favorite rolled to a historic 6-0 double bagel victory for her first Wimbledon title. The French Open, which started in May and ended in June, saw plenty of thrills and spills on the red clay of Roland Garros. In the men's singles, Carlos Alcaraz defeated Jannik in an instant classic for the ages, a 5-hour, 29-minute epic that was the longest final in tournament history. A day before, American Coco Gauff won her second major after coming from behind to beat top seed Aryna Sabalenka, who in turn had defeated the three-time defending champion IGA Swiatek in the semi-finals. Italian Sara Errani won the women's doubles with Jasmine Paolini and the mixed doubles with Andrea Vavasori. The French Open, which started in May and ended in June, saw plenty of thrills and spills on the red clay of Roland Garros. In the men's singles, Carlos Alcaraz defeated Jannik in an instant classic for the ages, a 5-hour, 29-minute epic that was the longest final in tournament history. A day before, American Coco Gauff won her second major after coming from behind to beat top seed Aryna Sabalenka, who in turn had defeated the three-time defending champion IGA Swiatek in the semi-finals. Italian Sara Errani won the women's doubles with Jasmine Paolini and the mixed doubles with Andrea Vavasori.